So I don't know if y'all heard the news right now. Y'all heard what's going on. Liam Powell, he pulled out. He had an injury, right? Supposedly yesterday. The replacement is supposed to be Honor Barboza. And, you know, we gonna see if he take the fight or not. I know for a long time he been calling me out. He said he wanted the fight. So now is his shot. I know some people said that if it's the right opportunity or not. Well, listen, if you believe you can win and you fight for the WBC belt, there's no such thing as not the right opportunity. So, let's see if he gonna take the fight. I'm calling you out right now, Honor Barboza. You got a chance to fight for the belt, and you been calling me out. So, let's see if you gonna actually take the fight, or you gonna hide behind the business side of things. I'll be here.
Seen Reg's little video. You know, like I said, I have to respect for dude, but bro, with that don't hide behind business side of things. You know, when you were supposed to be signed with Top Rank, you know, and that fight was pretty much guaranteed to me once you put pen to paper, that fight was gonna get made. And plus all the other 140s that are with Top Rank, but you decided to go another route because of business side of things, right? Because it's better for you, right? So don't come at me, dog, with business side of things. Come on, man, don't do that. You know, all of a sudden you don't have no dance partner. You want me on a 3-week notice? That's fine. I want the fight. You know, we're gonna get it. You know, talk to Eddie Hearn. Tell him to send the right number, and let's do it.
For opening comment with the undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin Haney.
Yeah, I just want to say alhamdulillah, thank you Allah for this opportunity. This is all a dream come true. I always dreamed of being on this big stage and just being in big fights and fighting the best fighters in the world. And that's what I did tonight. Prove myself, and it feels surreal. All of this is surreal, but I worked hard for this since I was 7 years old. I put my all into this, and it's a blessing that everything has come full circle for me.
Before we get to questions from the media, I want to kick it over to Devin's head trainer and father, Bill Haney.
Takbir! 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 All praises due to Allah. This has been a tremendous night, a great event. Thank you to Bob Arum. Thank you to Jeremy Kriegel, John Hornier, all the guys that were behind the scenes that made this thing happen. It's been 4 years in the making. Shout out to Lomachenko and Team Lomachenko, a tremendous champion, a hell of a father and son duo. But tonight was our night, so I want to give a shout out to them and thank them. He's a hell of a champion and a future Hall of Famer. But tonight, one star has set and one star has risen, and I'm happy to say that the king of the boxing is here. It's Devin Haney. In the words of Teddy Atlas, who told Timothy Bradley one time, you got to be a fireman and you got to go through the fire. And that's just what Devin did. He showed his versatility. He fought the fight that the people wanted to see. Of course, you know, he could have been on his back foot and jabbed and made it a strategy kind of night. But I think he took it to him, man, and I couldn't be no more proud of him.
Thank you, Bill. And now we're going to kick things over to the media for questions. Mike, over on the left.
Mike Oppinger, ESPN. Devin, congratulations on a great victory.
Thank you.
I know it was an unpopular decision for some, but for me, you did amazing body work, and I don't know if a lot of people recognize that. How big do you think the body work was in this fight? Because it looked like Lomachenko's left flank was really red, and you were digging those right hands in.
Yeah, the body work is what want me to fight tonight. I knew that I had to invest in that body. We watched a lot of tape on him. We knew that he wasn't the biggest fan of body shots, so I stuck to the game plan. Was breaking him down, and that's why I felt like he was fighting in spurts. He would have some good moments during the round, but he wasn't finishing the whole round strong because he invested in the body.
And were you worried at all about the decision, or were you pretty confident when you got to the stool at the end that you won the fight?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that it was a good fight. I was definitely confident that I won the fight, but I knew that it was a close fight. Of course, he won rounds. I knew going into the fight that it wouldn't be an easy fight. I had to go through the fire to win. I knew Loma is a crafty veteran, and I couldn't just, go in there and just jab and, move around, use my distance. I knew that I had to, take it to him and fight a fight that you guys haven't seen me ever fight before. And I feel like that's what I did tonight. And me being a fighter, me saying that I'm #1 pound for pound. Some fights, not every fight is going to be pretty. Some fights you got to show, versatility and different styles, and that's what's good about me is I can go through the fire, I can box, I can jab, I can invest in the body. I just show that, me being a young vet in the game at 24 years old, that, I have experience in that ring.
And lastly for me, I know 135, you've been making it for a long, long time, since you're 16 years old. Do you see yourself pursuing a rematch with Lomachenko next, or are you trying to move on?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of big fights in the 135-pound division. We just got to see what is next. Obviously, every time no weight cut for me at 135 is easy. It takes a lot of discipline. I'm huge for the weight. I've been at 135 since I was 7 years old. So, I'm just gonna go back and talk to my team, and we'll see what's next. Maybe we do a fight at 140 and see how I feel. And keep the belts at 135 and come back at 135 and defend against a fight that makes sense. Or we'll just see. We might just stay at 135 and if everything makes sense, then we'll defend at 135. But I proved myself tonight against a future Hall of Famer that I'm the guy in the weight class. So it's like, how much more do you guys want me to prove? It's like you guys want me to keep proving until I can't prove anymore. I've been at 135 since I was 16 years old. I think we just got to see what's next, but eventually I'm going to move up.
To your right, Devin. To your right. In reference to what you just said, do you feel like win or lose today against Loma that you took yourself up because this was by far the best opponent that you have faced in your career, and you put a great performance on? And so do you feel like you made yourself at a higher level given who you beat relative to in the past?
Yes, of course. I fought by far the toughest competitor, a future Hall of Famer. I fought a different fight than you guys ever saw me fight. I took it to him, bested the body, hurt him to the body. Showed my versatility in the ring. I feel like I've definitely, proved myself in that I am one of the best fighters in the world. And I feel like I'm #1 pound for pound with the type of performance I did against, at one point, the guy who was #1 pound for pound.